Today, I'll be showing you how to do the eye mask transition on After Effects with and without blurmocurves. So without any jibber jabber, let's get on with it. Guys, I have no words. I am so sorry. I swear I wasn't pregnant because last time I posted was 9 months ago, but I just had so much going on and editing was really not my priority. It's still not, but seeing the constant support is so motivating, and I've decided to make a comeback. Yes, I will be posting as regularly as possible. Not promising anything, but perhaps once every month. That's not a lot, but it's still a lot. So yeah, I'm using images, but if you want, you can use 2 videos and use the track mask in the mask option to kind of track the movement of the eye, but I'm using 2 photos. Add the 2 photos to your composition and overlap them in this way. I'm gonna just change the composition settings to 1080 each, resize the photos, and then pre-compose them. Now, what you want to do is take the first clip, duplicate it, change the resolution from quarter to full. Now you want to zoom in and you want to kind of mask out the eye using this tool right here. You don't have to be super precise because we're going to feather out the mask, but try to be careful with how you mask your eye. You're going to go onto the first clip, press F on your keyboard, and invert the mask by clicking right here. Now when you unview is that even a word? Now when you put the view off of the second clip, it looks something like this. First, I'm going to show you the blurmocurves way. You want to add blurmocurves to the first clip. Click on this anchor point beside center XY and click right in the middle of your eye, like this. Now what you want to do is, say this is the beat drop. You want to go a few frames before that, click the Z-Dist stopwatch, go a few frames after that, and reduce the value to 0.001. It'll look something like this. Press U on your keyboard, select the keyframes, F9 to easy ease them. Now, I'm going to suggest using a mid graph because it's usually great for beat drops and all. And to do that, you'll have to go into a speed graph. Follow my graph. Make sure that the peak of the graph is right where the beat drops. Now it'll look something like this. I'm just going to adjust the timing of the graph. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go to the effect, copy it, and paste it right where it starts onto the second clip. Where the beat drops, you're going to press T to bring up the opacity, keyframe it, and then when the keyframe ends, turn it to 0. Select them, easy ease them. It'll look something like this. If you want a more realistic look, you can add blurmocurves to this third clip, which is the second photo. Keyframe the Z-Dist at the middle of the graph, increase the value, go to where the graph ends, turn it back to 1, add reflect to wrap X and Y, U, easy ease them, and follow my graph. It'll look something like this. Now on to the part without the blurmocurves. Now what we're going to do is we're going to select the first clip, select Y here, and take this anchor point and put it right in the middle of our eye. Now what you want to do is press S, press the stopwatch beside scale, go a few frames after and increase the scale till you can no longer see the image. Select the keyframes, easy ease them, and follow my graph. Press M, open the mask 1, and increase the feather value a bit. Not much, because it's a small mask, but a bit. Press U on the first clip. Go to the middle of where the two keyframes are. Go to the second clip. Press T on your keyboard. Keyframe the opacity from 100 to 0. Easy ease them. Select all the clips and turn on the motion blur. It'll look something like this. Again, if you want the more flowy version, select the second picture, add motion tile to it. Increase the output width and output height to about 500 and push and press mirror edges. Go to S, scale it from around 75 to 100. Select the keyframes, easy ease, and follow my graph. It'll look something like this. And that was basically it. That is how easy it is to do the eye mask transition. When I was a beginner, I used to think, oh my god, how do they do that? It's sorcery. But no, it's just knowledge and skill that everyone can acquire. And yeah, here are a few examples from my edits where I use the eye mask transition. And that's it. Thank you for watching, I guess. If you're still watching. I love you. Thank you for your support. Bye bye.